Hi, it's Coach Mick, and I'd like to welcome you to video number 5 of our 10-part series on the serve. And video number 5 is titled The Launching Stage, and the simple, efficient tennis solution is just push up off the ground with your legs. Now, it's important that you remember that in Newton's third law, he said for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So the harder I push down, the harder the ground pushes up, and it's going to push up the same amount of energy that I push down. And you want to think of this, one way I think of this is like those silver balls on an executive's desk. When you take, there's 5 balls there, and if you take 2 balls and you pull them over to the side here and you let them drop, it hits that third ball, and the exact same amount of energy hits that third ball and transfers into the last 2, and only the 2 balls move. If I pick only 1 ball up and I let it drop, then only 1 ball goes. So this is how that starts. Now in this stage, your hips are still going to be sideways. You're going to be pushing up with both feet, and you'll see here in the videos in a minute. And then your racket is going to start to drop in this cocking position, and your elbow is going to start to go up. All right, and this is going to lead into stage 5, which we call the cocking stage. So enjoy the videos, and we'll wrap it up after we show you the launching stage. All right, now in the launch stage, you're going to see that the player is going to start pushing up with both legs here. So she's going to start pushing actually up into the ball. She's going to push down with her legs. Everything else is going to be going up here. All right, and you can see as she starts to go up, now her racket is starting to go down. So she's starting to go up, and everything's going up. Her racket is finally going to drop down, and you can see that right there. She's going up, 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 up. Her chest is driving up. Her knees are driving up. Everything's driving up. But her racket is still, you might even call this lagging behind, but it's a good thing where her racket is now coming down rather than the racket leading, because like we said, the racket is going to be the last thing to go. So in this launch stage, everything's going up, 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 right there, and you can see where the racket is down. All right, now with Dimitrov, you're going to see the same thing here. And remember, the simple, efficient tennis solution is basically in the launch stage is push up with your legs. And you're going to see as his legs, he's going to push down into the ground here. And when he does that, the ground is going to push back up with the same amount of force. So, and this is where this kinetic chain basically gets started, where, you know, his legs are going to go, and then after that, it's going to be all the way up into his body. It's going to start releasing there, and this is the start of that. All right, now you'll see that when he launches up, he's launching up with both legs here. Both legs are launching up. Very important. He's not just doing it with his front leg, but both legs are launching up. And his hips are still kind of facing the side, still facing the camera. All right, and his racket's going to start to automatically here, you'll see as he's going up. All right, his legs are going up, his chest is going up, everything's going up. But his racket now is starting to drop behind him or come back. And that's very important, and that's all due to that leg drive and his racket kind of lagging behind. And this stage just precedes the next stage, which is the cocking stage, and that's when his racket is all the way down. Now, as you see, as he goes up now, his elbow is starting to go up. You'll see this elbow starting to lead, but that's starting to go up until he gets fully back into what this is called the next stage, and we'll get into that. But his legs are now fully extended, and you can see where he's almost starting to leave the ground right here. But his legs are fully extended, elbows up, chest is up, and once again his racket is down. Well, I hope you enjoyed the videos of both the 1-point and the 2-point stance, and you see they're very similar in the launching stage and how everything is starting to drive up into the ball. And this is going to be very important, because I was told once that to be able to hit down on a serve, you need to be 6 feet 11 inches tall to make that angle work. So we've really got to make sure we're hitting up into the serve, and it starts with the launching stage. Well, I hope you enjoyed video number 5, and remember, for more tips and instruction, you can always go to realtennisnetwork.com. Hi, it's Coach Mick, and if you enjoyed this video, then I'm sure that you will enjoy my free step-by-step serving progression guide that includes all 10 progressions of the serve
with accompanying illustrations, a simple explanation of each stage for those of you just starting out, and a more detailed explanation for those of you who are more advanced, all in bullet form. Now, below each illustration, there is a clickable link that will take you directly to the video post of each specific stage, showing you some of the top players in the world going through these same exact progressions. This guide will put all 10 stages of the serve in one convenient location for you, so you do not have to go search around on the site or the internet for each individual stage. And if you'd like to download the free guide, you can do so by clicking the link to the side or beneath this video. And remember that if you have any questions, please email me at mick@realtennisnetwork.com.